Salve omnes, this is Emily, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to my Mega Man Rock and Roll Blind Run. In the last episode, we had actually a fairly tricky stage and boss in Polar Woman. And before we move on to the next stage, we have some cleanup to do. Starting in actually her stage. I have a pretty good idea where the letter is, but I'm not positive, so I'll see you around the place where I think it might be. So right about here, the place with all the waterfalls you can go behind. I just have a feeling that it's behind one of these because I looked over the footage and I don't see where else it could be. So now we just need to figure out which waterfall it is and respawn a crazy cannon, I guess. This is not a very safe platform to stand on. Wrong button. So I guess there's more than one area with the waterfalls, so just try to get to the second one. Jump into the spikes. I guess there's no reason I need to show all of this. Okay, right about here. The area with all the waterfalls that you can go behind. I have a feeling it's behind one of these. It's just a matter of which one. Well, there's an indent there. And oh my gosh, these things are so in the way. Maybe down here? Oh, there we go. So I can't tell what letter that was, but I guess we'll find out when we get back to the stage select. Okay, we found the O in roll, that is. So next up, Beetle Lady's stage. I noticed when editing this one that there was a ladder that I didn't even notice when I played through the stage. So I just have to get over there. It's a bit into the stage, but not as far as the letter in Polar Man stage was. Or Polar Woman, I mean. Just have to deal with the caterpillars. And the spiders, which are significantly worse than the caterpillars. Don't have to get this letter anymore, so we can just go past here. I think we're coming up on it now, actually. There we go. That ladder in the upper right corner. It's a different color from every other ladder in this stage, and it blends in a lot better. Incidentally, I think I figured out what was up with the whole rush coil thing. That being, rush coil can only be used by Mega Man, and beat can only be used by roll. I didn't think about the fact that the cutscenes for getting them shows a specific character, or the cutscenes for getting them show. Also, I guess we have the party thing platforms from Hornet Man stage. Wasn't expecting those. We even have Hornet Man's mini boss, except we have a safe place to stand, and we don't have the flower clock thing going on. Well, if it doesn't want to pop back up again, okay. Oh. Interesting. Well, I guess we didn't have to defeat it. Yeah, this entire section is just like one big Hornet Man reference. And we have a boss door. Honey Woman. think that's honey. What? No, that's... And we immediately proceed to die. And that was our last life, so... Let's get back there and finish the fight, shall we? Well, I almost died just trying to get here. But yeah, Honey Woman. What Hornet Man was supposed to be. Or what Hornet Man was originally, rather. So she can shoot honey, and I have a feeling... Yeah. At least it's easy to destroy. Yeah, she does a lot of contact damage too. I'm not sure if it's worth it to try looking for weaknesses, because in her original... in Mega Man 9, Hornet Man was weak to the Magma Bazooka, and we don't have a fire weapon. Do we have an E-Tank? Nope. Well? Okay, she doesn't care about that. She doesn't care about that. I don't think she cares about that. And considering this is Ladybug Woman's weapon, I highly doubt she'll care about this. So, yeah, Buster it is. I was never very good at fighting Hornet Man. If you couldn't tell from my Mega Man 9 Let's Play. Maybe being able to slide will help. Maybe not. Maybe if I can just jump right on top of her. Okay, this time, let's get serious. Seriously bad at video games, apparently. I'm too used to fighting Hornet Man. I will say she has a wider variety of moves than Hornet Man, so she's more interesting. Ow, stung by a bee. And I'm pretty sure we're out of lives again. Almost got here with full health, but no. Let's try this again. So wait, did she go to her other attack pattern early if you destroy all of her bees? Ah, shoot. Cornered. She just takes up too stinking much screen space at once. I can just get rid of the bees as soon as possible. Okay, so the honey can actually hurt you if you get hit by the blob directly. I'd imagine the bees do less contact damage than she does, so if I have to get hit by something, get hit by the bees. Should have stood under there, or there. Right. I was supposed to shoot those. Oh. Honeyed. Yeah, and we don't have an E-Tank to fall back on this time, so that's frustrating. I'm not sure if Mega Man would have... Well, Mega Man seems like he'd have a harder time because he can't double jump, but I guess he could charge shot the bees out of the way, and honeyed. That tag team of freaking honey. And stupid bees. Wow. Either I'm just really bad at fighting her, or... Yeah. Because she's... kind of like a slightly more interesting version of Hornet Man, and I was never very good at fighting him. It was just... there are just too many things to shoot and dodge that aren't the boss herself. Haven't taken damage so far, though. Wow. I know, don't jinx it, but... I think it helps to know how many times the bees can fly before they, go away, too. Oh my gosh, I actually defeated her without getting hit. Wow. So I guess we freed her from the mind control? Wow, considering how many times I just died to her, that was surprising, to say the least. So now, I guess I just go to the rest of Beetle Lady's stage, or can I exit, or... if I can press the right button, anyway. So what happens if we save now? Is that what the allies thing is for? Because I noticed that, and... okay, yeah. That explains that. So, I expect to find a similar case with Missile Man's stage, because there was that one platform that was hidden behind the clouds. Also, we're out of lives, so I should probably start over. Okay, here we are. Time to use a bird. Presumably the rush coil would get you up here too. So what do we do once we're up here? Slide, jump. Maybe there actually isn't anything up here. That seems like it's more well hidden than... like, it seems like it's hidden well enough that it should be something more than just some extra life. Well, anyway, back to our regular stage select screen. Again, buttons are difficult. So yeah, anyway, moving on to our main stage of the day. So, the thing about ice and fire bosses in Mega Man games is whenever there's a Mega Man game that has both a fire and an ice boss, pretty much 95% of the time one of them will be weak to the other's weapon. The only exception I can think of is Mega Man 7, and that's only if you count Turbo Man as a fire boss. Furthermore, it seems like if there's a fire and an ice boss, and a water or air themed, or a boss with a water or air themed weapon, then that'll be the weakness of the fire boss, and then the fire boss will be good against the ice boss. Whereas if it's fire, ice, and an electricity based boss, then that one's weapon will be good against the ice boss, and then the ice boss's weapon will be good against the fire boss. Anyway, I'm gonna assume that Drake Man is probably who we want to go after next. Besides being a dragon, which are most commonly associated with fire, of any classical element. Dragons also fly, and it seems like flying bosses have a better than average chance of being weak to ice weapons too. Whoa. So we have volcano enemies and dragonflies. Aha, I see what they did there. They're like an offshoot of the Yanbos from Mega Man 3, I guess. Don't see how you're supposed to get that with Mega Man Get Out Alive. Maybe you could rush coil down there? And more of these things. Seems like fire levels in Mega Man games tend to be among the more difficult ones. Just think of Area K and Mega Man ZX. First hit. Yeah, Area K. Oh, shoot. So now we're taking a leaf out of the book of Volcano Man stage from Rocco-chan and having to escape a rising lava section. Actually, you know what? That could be like half of volcanic stages in video games. Shoot. Wow, that was fast. Well, we know what to expect now. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought earlier you could stand on those for some reason, but let's not scroll more than one of them on the screen at a time. Yeah, Fireman stage from Mega Man 1 wasn't particularly easy, even if it wasn't the hardest level in the game. Area K from Mega Man ZX was bad. I guess fire stages don't have as much of that reputation as electric stages, though. So I just have a feeling I'm gonna end up hating this part. Ow. Probably not worth trying to fight the enemies unless they're directly in your way. Just rush past them. And we got the letter, anyway. Okay, well, that was a pretty short segment, but somehow I just expect there to be a second one later in the stage. One thing about fire levels is they do tend to have pretty good music. Which also applies to non-Mega Man games. Some of my favorite video game tracks of all time, like Scorch and Torch and Fort Fire Brothers from Super Mario 3D World, happen to be in fire levels. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna beat up there. Well, it definitely looks like there's something over here. Hey, okay, there's an E-tank, good. And it sounded like the weapon energy pickups were almost in time with the music. So, maybe Mega Man gets both Rush Coil and Rush Jet, and for roll, Beat basically serves both functions. Right, there's a wall there. Also, it's probably the most useless dragonfly enemy we've seen so far. Yeah, in case you thought we were dealing with the duck type of Drake, this is definitely the fire boss. So can I fly off the edge of this platform too? Into the darkness. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything over here, funny enough. Just darkness. Whew. That's not... Wait, are we back to the beginning of the stage? Screw that. I'm assuming we've hit a checkpoint by now, but lesson learned, don't fly off into the darkness. Wait, maybe we haven't hit a checkpoint. Okay, no. Just one part of the stage looked a lot like another. They really should put some sort of guardrail up to prevent that thing from happening. Oh, Flea's also from Mega Man 1. Okay, this developer either really liked Mega Man 1 or was sorry that so many enemies from it didn't show up in future games. Well, we do have the weapon that can break those now. So, let's take the side path. Fireman? I have a feeling I know what we do here. I noticed that one of the allies was Fireman, so that's probably what's going on here. And I'm out of beat, so I can't go get the life up there. Definitely Fireman. And I'm even worse at fighting him than I am at fighting, Hornet Man. So let's... I really don't want to use that on him, though, because it might be the boss's weakness. The main stage boss, I mean. But gotta at least try it. Yeah, Fireman. Well, he doesn't care about that. And he doesn't care about anything else I have either, so... Buster, go! Never did like fighting this guy. But then again, Mega Man 1 in general has a lot of never did like doing that moments for me. I have beaten it, even on an original NES, but I'd just so much rather play almost any other game in the series. Seems like this Fireman fight is actually still dangerous, but a little more interesting than the original. Nice of them to not have the enemies still in the boss hallway when we return. Yeah, funny how giving a boss more attacks actually makes it less frustrating and more fun. Okay, so maybe Roll actually is pretty good at fighting bosses because of her double jump. Hello, Fireman. Shake off that brainwashing. Some much-needed beat refill energy, and we never get to see what that part of the stage is like, I guess. Oh. Well, hello, Drake Man. And we have no lives left, so nothing to lose by trying this on him. And it's not his weakness, okay. So I'm gonna have to assume his weapon is good against polar women. What do you think about beetles? You don't care about beetles, and you just killed me, so... yeah, Just were... Wait, what just happened to the music? I bumped my headphones, that's what. Sorry about that. The things that happen during blind runs. I remember Flare Man's stage from Mega Man Rock Force being kind of a pain too, but not half as much of a pain as the boss of that stage was. Okay, up to the obligatory rising lava sequence. Like I said, I say obligatory because I swear like half of the volcano levels in video games have something like this. Be it Mega Man, Mario, Donkey Kong. Hey, 1-up. Always used more of those. And this is where the first checkpoint was, I believe. That dragonfly in particular seems like quite a problem. Not a bad stage, though, so far. I say so far when I've technically beaten it one way. And it probably isn't that far from beating it another way. Ow. Beat! carrying me up to this. I've been getting beat up, and now I need Beat to take me up. Alright, these. Nice of them to drop some health for me. That was close. Thank goodness for double jumps. I'll admit I'm not sure what these things are doing in a volcano, but I suppose they're the kind of enemies that are generic enough they could fit in any stage, pretty much. Of course, they're called fleas, why weren't they in Beetle Lady's stage? That's kind of silly when it jumps into the lava like that. That could have been nasty. And that one goes up, I guess. Don't think there's much I can do about that volcano enemy, aside from avoid it, or use a special weapon. What would have happened if I'd fallen down there? Because I don't think you could get in here with Mega Man. Oh, I guess that must be where you come out from the Fireman fight. So once again, we don't have the boss's weakness. I guess I went with Drake Man rather than Dragon Man because Dragon Man was already taken by, I think, some other fan game. Ow! Jeez. Maybe they should have called him Quick Man. Yeah, I know that name's already taken, that's a point. Jeez. Very angry Durgan. And that attack is hard to dodge. Okay, so it looks like I want to be in the middle there. Actually, a lot of this guy's attacks are hard to dodge. Okay, so you can get around that as Mega Man. Or rather, without double jumping. So there's a frightening level of randomness here, too. So how many lives do we have left? Actually, quite a few, still. He doesn't... Ow. That was dumb. He doesn't leave himself in range very often, either. Ah, shoot. I keep getting caught by that, but I got him down to below half health, so I guess we can get around to using an E-Tank. It's so difficult to tell what he's actually going to do in time to react to it, though. But again, he seems learnable. I don't expect to, be able to do a no damage fight with him like I did with Honey Woman, but I know I have one extra life left, but no reason to waste time. Might as well use that now. I am really glad that I found that. Like I said, he's another boss that we're fighting Buster only. I know that's normally what I do anyway, but I mean, my first time through the game. And bye-bye. You were a frantic boss, Drake Man. So now his twin brother Joshman will come in and fight us, no doubt. We turn green? Okay, but we got fire breath. Fitting for a dragon. Well, she actually breathes fire. That is interesting. I guess that's what we use to melt the ice blocks in Polar Woman's stage. Gee, I wonder what her weakness is. Yeah, quite an action-packed episode this time, wasn't it? But anyway, we have 5 Robot Masters down and only 3 to go, so we'll continue through the lineup next time.